Hey everybody, my name is Patrick and I'm the author of Webify Your Business, Internet Marketing Secrets for the Self-Employed. I'm going to spend just a few minutes here, 3 or 4 minutes, on chapter 48 of this book. The book has 60 chapters in all, but they're very short, like 3 pages. Chapter 48 is entitled SEO, Search Engine Optimization, Diagnostic Tools. And it's one of 4 SEO chapters in this book. They're great chapters, actually. They're 4 of my favorites. But the diagnostic tools there's more and more of these all the time, where you can diagnose, you can evaluate your own website using online tools that are on the internet. And I'd like to share 3 of them with you. The first one is the Google Webmaster Tools. So Google has a platform, and it's free. Just go to Google and search for Google Webmaster Tools, and you'll find the platform, and you can create an account. And you can verify your own website or whatever if you're managing someone else's website. Very easy to do. And then you can use Google Webmaster Tools to diagnose your site. It'll tell you if there's broken links or if Google had a hard time crawling the site. If there's problems, it'll identify them. And a little thing, when you have a website, usually it has www at the beginning. But you don't really need that www. You can just, like, for example, Tactical Execution is my blog. It's actually, the correct format is www.tacticalexecution.com, but you could just type in tacticalexecution.com and you would still get there. But if you linked to just tacticalexecution.com without the www, it's called a 301 redirect. It's not a direct link. Okay, the web knows that where to point you. It'll get you there, but it's not a direct link, which means you lose the Google juice. Okay, if there's any of that inbound link. So if someone's linking to your site, and let's say you use the www, and someone links to your website without the www, you don't get credit for that link. You don't get credit. Well, on Google Webmaster Tools, there's a place where you can designate which format you prefer and capture both. So you're telling Google, I want links to both to count for my rankings, but I prefer one or the other. Very, very simple, but powerful. And if you do have links that go to the other, it's mostly the people who don't use the www, and a lot of links include the www because it's kind of standard convention. So there's more risk if you don't use the www in your actual format. And then as soon as you make that one change, your ranking can potentially go up if you have a lot of links that included the www that you weren't getting credit for. Okay, so take advantage of that. Secondly is the SEO browser. The SEO browser is cool, and the URL for it is literally SEO-browser.com. SEO-browser.com. And you can go there, you put your website address into the search field, and it'll show you what your website looks like to a search engine. Okay, so the images are going to be gone, and only the alt tags are going to be left, and the description's going to be there, and everything that a search engine sees is going to be there for you to look at. And by the way, there's an advanced tab on the upper right-hand corner. Click that advanced tab, and you'll see more than you would otherwise. But the biggest thing you're going to get out of this is not to see how great your site is. It's actually to see where the missed opportunities are, because quite often you might have a section where there's, say, 3 buttons, and what the SEO browser sees is like button-01.jpg, button.-02.jpg, or button3.jpg, which is wasted, right? No, button is not, unless you're making buttons, that's not what you want Google to see. You want Google to see refinance your mortgage.jpg, or the alt tag for it, or get a quote, or what are the current interest rates, or whatever. Call me to buy a house. Those are all places where you can include keywords, and you should do that. With all your images, an SEO browser is going to make it really easy to see where those missed opportunities are. And finally, there is a website, you may have heard of HubSpot. HubSpot is a great company, and they produce all sorts of evaluation and diagnostic tools. One of my favorites is Website Grader. and what's the URL? I've got it right here. It is website.grader.com. Grader is in like a grade with an R at the end. Website.grader.com. And you can put your website in there, and it'll evaluate. It takes a very broad view of your website, but it looks at, what's your social media popularity? So are you listed on Dig and Delicious and Technorati? And how many links do you have? And what's your page rank? And what's your Alexa ranking? And are you using keywords? And it has a whole laundry list of things that it goes through, and it gives you a report of all of this stuff. And then it ranks your website 0 to 100 relative to all the other websites they've evaluated. So you'll get, you'll know what percentile your website is in. And there's an opportunity there. And mainly what it'll do is it'll give you new ideas. And it'll remind you of things that maybe you wanted to do and haven't done yet. So take advantage of that and take a look at your website and read that report, and you'll get ideas for how you can improve it. Okay? All right. You can get this book for free. Okay, just go to this website along the bottom and put your name and email address. I'll email you one chapter every week for a year. Secondly, if you're watching this video on YouTube and if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of these videos, and you'll be notified of future videos when I do them. And lastly, if you're watching this on YouTube, below the video there's an option to put comments. And I love the comments. They're fun to read, and they're good for rankings and future viewers. So please leave a comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye now.